What's going on, everyone? I hope all of you guys are having an amazing week. Welcome back to that one show where you get to hear me talk about frivolous things related to RC. They're not so frivolous. We talk about tacos every once in a while too, right? I mean, that's a plus. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to swing on by and just being a part of this show. So we got some things we're going to cover on today's episode, and a lot of today's stuff is going to be a lot more of the FAQ, if I may, right? The going over the resources that we offer, getting the most out of your Redcat experience. And some of those things are going to come in the form of making sure you're an affiliate. What does that mean to become an affiliate? What does it take? What kind of dots do you need to dot and T's do you need to cross to make that happen? We're going to go over the Redcat Rewards program, making sure that you're getting the most out of your buck at the same time. We'll go over Affirm as a checkout option for those that rather buy now and pay later, if that suits you. We'll also talk about Zonos International shipping, route shipping insurance, how to file a claim within our website, as well as a Notify Me link that offers you notifications as soon as parts arrive. So I know it's not going to be your normal lowrider, crawler, basher show, but it's something that we just definitely need to cover because we actually get quite a bit of people that reach out not understanding how to file a claim or even how or where to sign up for the affiliate program. So I figured it'd be a kind of a great way to kind of do a hand-over-hand view, a live view of the website and showing you guys just really quickly where you guys can get the most out of your buck and the most enjoyment out of the whole experience when it comes to Redcat. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to swing on by. Yoshi, what's going on? How you doing, sir? Juan Antonio, how are you, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. Man, call me the mini taco man. Man, I'm a big taco man, big boy. Clay Keats, what's going on, sir? Milo, what is up, brother? How are you, bro? Teddy Westby's in the house. The toolkit, yes. Man, I've not seen you in a while, bro. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Jesse Palmer, how are you, sir? Let's see. It's hot in Cali, man. It's hot everywhere right now. I'm actually looking at my screen right now. We're sitting at right about 102 right now. And it's actually pretty mild in comparison to what I've been seeing here in the past years around this time. So nonetheless, let's dive into it. If you have some questions, I'll definitely come by. When I do change to the next screen, it's going to be a little bit difficult to read the comments, so I may have to kind of go back and forth when that comes up to play. Ricky Weebell, Joe Lacey's my BFF. I am so sorry about that. But yeah, man. So it's getting warmer out here. Temperatures are good. What more can one ask for when you're going into summer? Maybe a little more water, maybe a little less gas prices, maybe a little less inflation, all of which are affecting all of us as a community, as individuals, as just citizens, as just human beings that live in this country, right? We're all feeling the gripe. We're all feeling that grip around our throats, especially when it comes to filling up your vehicle with gas, right? So what are ways that you can maximize getting the most out of the benefits that Redcat has to offer? We got a lot of great things coming up in the next couple weeks. And knowing some of these tools that I'm about to share with you guys that are on our website might help you make a good purchasing decision that may also save you a couple bucks at the same time. So keep that in mind as we go through this, guys. I know it's not going to be as robust, I should say, right, when it comes to RC, because we're going to be covering a lot of stuff on the website. But nonetheless, as I mentioned, it's something that we get asked quite frequently. We want to make sure we give everyone an equal opportunity, as well as, think about it, for all of you guys that are watching this on YouTube after the fact, for many reasons. A lot of folks are going to have reasons to go to YouTube. I still go to YouTube to verify how to wire something up or has a resource page. So it's just going to be good for everyone involved. So thank you guys so much for swinging on by. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone here today. Tony Gutierrez, ¿qué onda? How are you, sir? David Murphy, representing East Central Illinois, man. Wow, dude, that's what's up. Let's see here. Vince Vargas, what's going on, Vince? Anthony Williams, what's going on, man? Custom built foreplay go mode? G mode? Okay. Milo, any raffles or giveaways in the future? Not in the foreseeable future, but there are some things that we're working on that you might see more close to the third or fourth quarter of the year. So stay with us. Don't go too far. You may see some cool stuff populate thereof. So guys, let's start with the gist of it, the beginning aspect of it, right? Or let's talk about the affiliate program. For a lot of you folks out there that don't know, Redcat actually offers an affiliate program. What is an affiliate program? Well, quite simply, an affiliate program allows you to create a link based on a product that you want to share with someone, and or if you're posting and you want to have a link to that post, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, TikTok, this link will be proprietary to you to use, so that any traffic that you gain with your post and your very creative video or picture taken gets all the views possible, and in such they click the link, hopefully they make a purchase, and you can earn a percentage back off of what was sold. What that means for you at that point is, if you're the kind of content creator that you might work with multiple platforms, and or just you're a big Redcat fan and are always coming up with cool stuff, and I say that loosely, cool stuff, because we'll come back to that in a second. The best way to get word of mouth is all of you guys, community members. So we're looking for you guys, the great content creators. There's been quite a bit of affiliates that I've joined on in the last year that are quite frankly making a really good amount of monetization off of their content. So we figured, why not reinvigorate, revisit the affiliate program to make sure that all of you guys are getting an opportunity to sign up for it. Roland Jarman, what's going on? How are you, sir? Titty Wesby, I definitely worked the affiliate program as a part-time. Hey, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that, Teddy. So let's get into it. The affiliate program is not hard to sign up for. Once you sign up for the initial information, you will have to fill out a W-9. It's very simple. You follow the prompts on the screen, enter your social security number, and whether you are an LLC or an individual type of person, or if you're on a website, you have a couple options to choose from. I'm just a regular merchant. I have no LLC. I have no website to use. So I'll show you guys how that will work and how you can utilize it. Now, when creating content, right, you want to think about content that gets views. So just because you take a picture, you tag Redcat, you use the hashtags, sometimes it's not always going to work, right? Mileage varies per vehicle, if that makes sense. Mileage is going to vary per post. I'll give you guys an example. I, working for Redcat, take a lot of pictures, a lot of video content. And quite honestly, there are some pictures that I look at, and from my eyes, I think it's an amazing picture. This one's going to do great. And unfortunately, it only gets about 3,000 reactions and or views to that picture. But then there's some great ones that I will take that I don't think of in the same fashion, and I'll share with you guys what I'm talking about. So this picture that you guys are seeing right here is a picture that I took at the LA County Fair, and it is of Candy and Chrome's car and his Candy and Chrome's daughter's car. Just a basic picture, didn't think nothing too much of it. Ironically enough, this picture got 61,000 views on Facebook alone. It is actually one of the most popular pictures of the week that we posted last week. So keep that in mind, right? The vision, the location where you want to take your pictures. If you want to get the attention of Redcat to repost one of your pictures, these are all key elements that you want to consider. Lighting, positioning of the camera. I personally like the lower shots because you get a little bit more of that panning view that you see right here. So you get a little bit of everything, right? A good picture goes a long way. So whether you're going to be posting on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any social media platform, quality is always an essence, right? Just because you take a picture like this of this mouse doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a good view. But if I were to position the phone at an angle where now I'm getting a side view, getting everything captured. I'm nice and low to make it look as real as possible. Now we're talking. Now we're talking about a picture that, quite frankly, can get a lot of attention. Another thing that, another post that did very well for us this last week. Again, this post was just something I did last minute as I was leaving the fair. I was wrapping up. I had everything already packed up. My gimbal was in my backpack. I just had my phone in my hand, and I still got down on one knee and decided to record this video of LA Boys Monte Carlo. This clip right here. This clip is sitting at a 59,000 view scenario right now and growing on Facebook alone. Not even including TikTok, not even including Instagram, not even including any of the other avenues. But again, a post like this, a post like this is astronomical. It's great. It's good content. And for a lot of you folks out there, it's a good way to get your content out there, seen, and able to give you an opportunity to earn on the affiliate program. So let's see here. Let me double check these messages before I swap over. Anthony Martinez, what's going on, sir? How are you, man? Appreciate the love, man. Hope you're doing well. Brandon Tomey's in the house. He must have gotten away from work for a little bit. Hey, always good seeing you, brother. Ryan Ackerman, what's going on? Can we put tacos next to the RCs? Yeah, dude, if you want to put a taco next to it, I'm a fan. So, yes, that'll get my attention anyways. All right. So, guys, let's go into the website view, right? This is www.redcatracing.com. And now I've made myself 1/10 scale here in the corner in hopes that it would give you guys an opportunity to scale me next to the cars that I'm going to be showing you, right? But first and foremost, to sign up for the affiliate program, you're going to type in www.redcatracing.com. You're going to scroll down on the page itself, going all the way to the bottom. And at the very bottom, underneath the highlighting company, you will find a link that says Become an Affiliate. Clicking on that will take you to the subpage, where it actually even starts to describe to you what kind of profit you can make just by signing up, which is 5% of every referral done. So especially when it comes to the lowrider scene, the RC lowrider scene, where cars are selling for $599 for a 64, $459 for a Monte Carlo, 5% can add up quick and make you a good little bit of extra change that you can then promote, utilize, and grow your habit of the hobby, right? So that hopefully it's a little less of an indent in your pocket. With inflation the way it is, man, now's the time to get your hustle on more than ever. So, to sign up, you will simply go down, click the Join Now button, where you will then enter in your name, email, create a password, and you can then move forward. It'll take you to the next screen where I'll show you after I log in. Some key things that you should know about. Signing up for the affiliate program, you earn 5% on every single commission sale made with your link. Once you create a link for a specific product, that link is good for 15 days. After that, you will have to recreate a new link for a new post if you're going to do so. There's tools in here that helps you utilize if there's a specific product that you want to highlight, which I'll go over as well. You will need to have a PayPal account so that when you do create over $25 and want to cash out, that's where the money will go, through PayPal. So keep that in mind. If you don't have a good standing with PayPal, this may not be for you. At this point, let's log in. Let them know that I am not a robot. All right, so as you guys can see, I just created this account. It's a dummy account. It's not a full working one, but I wanted to do one just to show you guys. I do have my own, and I was not going to show you the stats on that because it has a lot of my personal information in it. Immediately, once you jump into your main screen, which you see here, you're going to see that I am set up for 5% on my referrals. The link that you see here is the link that will associate anyone or navigate everyone that you give this link to Redcat Racing attached to your account. So anyone that makes a purchase, parts, a car or whatever, and they went through this portal link that you gave them, that's how you're allowed to make that monetization commission off of the sales that you make. You can simply copy, and then you can actually create your post, add that link to your post, and everyone that clicks on it, you actually see how many people have been referred. Every click will give you a number. The conversion percentage will be how many people actually went in and actually made a purchase. Will show you the actual total amount of sales that link has made for you, and how much earnings you've made for all of them completely. So let's say that, again, you guys had a specific product that you wanted to highlight. If you go up to the top, the next tab over, you will see Marketing Tools. Clicking on Marketing Tools gives you this blank box, which you see here. We're going to open up a separate tab, and I'm going to make a post about a Monte Carlo. And I hope that my friends and family all want to purchase one. Hopefully we sell one at minimum, maybe 3 or 4 of them between all my friends and family. Who knows? If it's a good enough picture and it gets attention, maybe other people on TikTok or Instagram will also click the link and maybe make a purchase. Even if it wasn't the reason for the Monte Carlo, maybe they might have just bought a charger while they were just looking through the link. Well, guess what? You can still make commission off that. So it's still worthwhile. So we're in the actual Monte Carlo itself, the link on the webpage. I'm going to go ahead and copy that link, go back to my marketing tools, paste it, and now I have a populated link that now associates that product with me personally. I will then copy it. I can then go to Facebook. I can click here, add the picture that I want to choose, and in my text, I can put, please check out this Monty. Use the link when making purchases. I can't spell today. And then we enter. Oops, sorry. So let's make believe I just wrote all that. But then we end up pasting the link. That link will then populate again. Anyone that clicks on it will direct traffic specifically to you. So let me get out of here. So then once you go back here and people start clicking on that link, that's when you will start populating these referrals that you see here and seeing how many people actually clicked on it. And this way you can kind of gauge to see if a specific picture or content that you created is doing well for you. So that is the simplest terms when it comes to utilizing your actual main link that is created for you automatically to the whole entire website, and or using the marketing tools to then create a specific file for, or a specific link for a specific product that you want to highlight in your post. Let's see here. So moving on over to payments. This would be how much the summary would be of my payout, right? How much I've made, what I have pending, the last payment that I have. The minimum dollar payout is going to be $25. So you have to earn at least $25 to ask for a payout. Going up here to PayPal will allow you to then go to those settings. So we'll go to settings really quick. And here you can enter in a website. If you have a website that you use that link on. Instagram, let's say like myself, my Instagram handle is ASD_crawlers_RC, so that's in there. If you have a Twitter account, you put your handle in there as well. YouTube channel, Facebook, and then there's again your referral code that you can give anyone to use. If you scroll down a little bit further, you will find that the W-9 form section is here. It's very easy. You just enter in your name, first name, last name, address, and then your social security number, and now you're all set. This is just to make sure Uncle Sam is getting his or hers, right? Uncle Sam, Aunt Samantha, whatever. But let's just make sure that everything's taken care of and there aren't any hidden fees or any hidden tax issues that you'll find yourself with later down the road. It will also store your W-9 in your actual tools so that if you ever needed to go back to it, you can do so. This will get a little bit more interesting. When you talk about your tax ID, you can enter in an actual specific tax ID or social security number. And then you can also, if you have a Pixel ID or a Pixel ID with Facebook, you can also embed that here at the same time. So that's the affiliate program in a nutshell. Let's get out of here. As I mentioned, guys, quality content goes a long way, right? We've seen guys like Brian Benner on TikTok get 1.6 million views on a 64 that was hopping as another car was drifting underneath it. This kid's killing it, and every post he does, he always links up on top. We have Eric Sarceno, Black Turtle Garage, on his TikTok. In his bio, his reference link is there because the majority of the people that are hitting his page in his TikTok lives want to know more about the RC lowrider scene, so he just leaves it in his bio and redirects people that way. So when people make purchases, he's just monetizing off of commission sales that are being made. So keep that in mind. Utilize these tools. It's a tough time right now. Gallon of gas is twice as much as we used to pay in recent years. Food is astronomically through the roof. It doesn't necessarily mean that we shouldn't have an opportunity to play ourselves. We've spent the last 2 years stuck indoors, and it did great for the hobby because people were wrenching more. Now we're sitting in a situation where we're able to get out. The pandemic's under control, but gas is so astronomically high and the cost of traveling is so much that we can't get out and enjoy ourselves. So that's why I really wanted to show you guys at least a tool that if you can, use it to the maximum of your potential, create great content, and have fun with it. Again, get your hustle on if you want, and use that monetization towards the next RC project that you have within us. And because you can cash out into PayPal directly, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to use that money back with us. You can then use it any way you wish. How awesome is that? There's been other situations, other referral programs that I've been a part of with other companies that force you to use the dollars that you earn with them specifically. That's not the case here. Here, what you earn, you keep. Keep that in mind. And that brings us up to the next thing. Not just keeping your money, but how can we save some, right? So let me double check questions really quickly, guys. Let's see here. Cancel. All right. Let me leave. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm just changing screens here really quick. Double check these questions. John Robinson, I got a TikTok that has 10,000 views. Hey, man, every view counts, bro. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Brandon Armstrong, my pink 64 snuck in the video. Yeah, man. And you know what? The picture of your car by itself, again, I love that picture. And in my eyes, it was the best picture, Brandon, of your purple 64. I think we're barely sitting at just a little bit over 3,000 views on it in Facebook alone. I really expected it to do a lot better than that. And that's going to be the case. So before you guys start taking pictures and just posting them up and getting mad at me because you're not getting the views to make it worthwhile for you, keep in mind, gas mileage varies per vehicle. Gas mileage, the views, the attention you're going to get per post is going to vary by the time that you post at, vary by the platform you're posting on, and the algorithms thereof. So keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated. Sometimes it takes some time. I've been hustling on TikTok for a year, a little bit over a year, and I'm barely at 4,000 views. And I know people that got into it just 6 months ago and already at 30,000 followers. So keep that in mind, guys. Hey, I love it, Brandon, man. In it for the fun. And that's the way it always should be. And I get that. I don't want to disrespect anyone by offering or talking about these things. I just want to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity to sign up and be a part of something, so that it's all inclusive, right? But I love that atmosphere. I love that that way of looking at it, Brennan, man. Definitely, we're in it for the fun. We're not in it to monetize. What is it? Support, don't extort, right? All right, guys. So the next thing up, let's talk about rewards, right? When it comes to the rewards program, just simply signing up for a rewards program will earn you X amount of points. And then going in and following up by following all of our social media platforms will give you even more points. Adding things like your birth date in the rewards program will earn you more points. The more you spend, the more you earn. Every bit amount of money that you spend will earn you more towards the next tier. We have 3 tiers that we offer when it comes to the rewards program, and each tier earns you more and more. Let me change screens here one more time, guys. Here we go. Where are we at? Boom. Okay. Here we go. So, signing up is important, guys. So, let's start as if we're fresh on the screen. You'd entered in www.redcatracing.com. It brings you to this main home screen. You're going to go to My Account, click that. If you have not signed up, you can click the sign up feature. Some basic information, name, address, and email will get you all signed up. Use, and I really say this really importantly, big bullet point, big explosion, boom. Make sure if you've made purchases with Redcat in the past, especially within the last calendar year, to use that same email address to sign up for your rewards program, because all of the purchases you made the last year, we're going to honor all the points that you've earned and drag them into your current rewards setting. So in this situation, I'm not going to sign up because I've already signed up. Again, it's very simple. First, last name, address, and email address will get you set up. So we're going to go to log in. Let them know again I'm not a robot. Awesome. So this is the dashboard for the actual rewards center. Once you're in the rewards center, in your dashboard for your actual account, if you ever need to reset your password's been compromised. We all get those notifications from Google, Yahoo, or wherever. This is a great place to just simply do it, resetting your password. You can actually go in at this point in the dashboard, take a look at your previous orders. You can also look at your actual profile, which will give you your primary information. Then you can click on rewards, which will take you to a sub page of rewards. So right now I have 0 points earned. And I actually had more, but I have 2 logins. This is the dummy one. I'm over here like, man, I'm stressing. Where'd my points go, yo? So once you get in, you signed up, you automatically earn a set of points. They'll take the points that I've earned from previous orders, apply them in within the last calendar years. And take a look at this section, though, because these are very important. Creating an account automatically gives you 250 points. If you make a purchase, you get 5 points for every dollar spent. Referring friends, this will give you 500 points. So complete activity, refer friends. I copy this link. I give this link to my friends. Anyone that clicks on it, I'll automatically get those points. Let's see here. Where's the rest of them? Here we go. Okay. If I follow Redcat on Twitter, that'll earn me another 50 points. So we're going to collect those at the same time. And it won't show you that sub page, but it's there. And now it's good. And now it shows status completed because I've collected those points. Scroll up a little bit. Ooh, if I follow Redcat Racing on Instagram, that's another 50 points. So collect all these points while you can. Now it shows completed. Boom, I got my 50 points. Like us on Facebook. Same thing, guys. all of these different ways are giving you points that you're adding on. So take them. They're free points. Get them while you can. At this point, I am now sitting at 150 points at the moment. Rewards. If you click on rewards, at this point, I can use rewards to either get a trucker hat. 1,000 points will give you $5 off a purchase. 2,000 points will give you $10 off a purchase. 3,000 points, $15 off a purchase. Tony Gutierrez, if you're in here, you are probably one of the most using people that I know. You use all of your vouching points all the time, and I see them. They populate all the time, and that's great. That's an awesome feature, and you're using them to the best of your ability to save anywhere you can. Very easy to use. But remember, once you redeem points for something to be used, you have to use it or it's going to go to waste. So be sure to only create or redeem your actual points when you actually need them, right? So if you wanted to make a $15 voucher, and be sure that you're actually going to make that purchase right then and there, because again, you don't want it to go to waste. So these are the 3 tiers when it comes to the reward system. You start at the links, right, which gets you 5 points for every dollar you spend. If I spend $1,000 or more, $1,000 or less, will keep me within this range. If I spend $1,000 or more, I get bumped up to the leopard range. Leopard range will then give me 7 points for every dollar that I've spent. If I've spent over $3,000 total with the company, at that point, I can make 10 points for every dollar spent. Think about it, a $600 RC car times 10, that's 6,000 points that you can earn right then and there. So keep that in mind. All of those are savings that you guys can utilize. Apply to future orders, save yourself a buck, get the most out of your money, and the most enjoyment that you can out of the RC hobby. There's other companies that are doing similar things. More primarily, the one that I know of is A-Main. They have a tier system with their rewards. Have been a part of that for many years in the past. I don't know other manufacturers that are doing this to this level, but if they are, let me know. I'd be happy to hear it and check into it. But this is the Redcat Rewards program. We're really proud of it, and we've actually had quite a bit of people within the last calendar year utilize this program to the maximum potential, allowing them to save as much as possible. So keep that in mind, guys. Let's see here. Let's change screens one more time. All right. So let me bring you guys back up. Jeff Lozano, what's going on, sir? How are you? Let's see. Love the rewards program. I already have about 4,000 points today. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Let's see here. That's great. So, again, guys, the main reason why I wanted to do this show in this kind of capacity is just really to give you guys resources, things that you guys can come back and check on YouTube and or Facebook after the fact. Again, there's a lot of people that buy, and I see you guys buying 2, 3, 4, 64s at a time and multiple Monte Carlos. Dude, use the rewards program. Make those points. Make that money work for you at the same time. Maximize everything that you can. Again, times are tough right now, and I can't assume that everyone's going to have liquid money to just spend, especially when, like myself, I spent $1.60 just to fill up my truck. That's $160, not $1.60, just to fill up my truck this week. So it's getting higher and higher, and there's places all around the U.S., including California, that are spending even more than that. So I'm happy I'm not spending what other people are spending, but the reality is that things are tight right now. And if we want to maintain being in the hobby, I just want to make sure you guys have all the resources to your availability to make the best out of your enjoyment when it comes to the RC hobby. So the next thing on our list is talking about A-Firm, right? I have personal experience with A-Firm. The first time I used A-Firm was to purchase the 64 from Redcat when it first dropped, literally a month or so before I started working here. It was something I got skeptic about because was I going to get approved? How was it going to work? It's kind of cool because once you check out on our website, you can click the Affirm location to where then you have to enter in some information. Usually it will take you to a sub web page controlled by a firm, and it's usually locked and secure so that you can enter personal information to see what you can be approved for. Now, rest assured, when it comes to a firm, you have to be approved to use it. So it's not going to be for everyone. But if you are lucky enough to be approved and can use it, it's a great feature to use, especially if you plan on paying the car off before the time lapses. They offer different deals for 3, 6, 9 months, and even up to a year interest-free. So I chose a year interest-free for my 64. I had it paid off in about 3 months anyways, but again, it worked out great. I was able to get the car. Nothing weird happened. Nothing delayed me from getting the car. I got my car on the first shipment. So rest assured, a firm is a good option for some, maybe not for all. But it's a tool that's there for you guys to use if you need it. So not telling anyone to get in debt with RCs. Man, forget it, dude. I'm in debt with RCs. I don't care. I love life. No, but seriously, be smart about your money. Be smart about the way you spend. But this is just another option that's out there for you guys that going into next month, a lot of things are going to be coming up throughout the month that you guys are going to potentially want to dive into. Well, if a firm may be an option for you guys to use. So keep that in mind. Alex, what's going on, sir? How are you, man? Dude, I'm going to definitely have to hit up Tacos Headquarters. I hit them up in Vegas, man. They were pretty good while I was out there. Hey, there you go, John, man. Utilize it, man, to the best of your potential. It works great for a lot of folks, especially the affiliate program. So, next thing we're going to talk about, guys, is going to be this little window that you guys see right here. You see this USA flag that's down here. We've actually partnered with Zonos. And what that means is that wherever you're utilizing, whether it's a phone or a computer or desktop, to access redcatracing.com, it will recognize the IP location where you're at, demographically speaking. So if you're ordering from Brazil or ordering from the UK, ordering from Canada, you're going to see your associated flag correlate to you. Zonos then takes the simplicity of, or I should say, makes it simple in giving you information such as accurate shipping costs, landing fees, including local currency. So you don't have to sit there and mathematically figure out the conversion rate of your dollar item compared to what your currency is in your local area. So Zonos is a great option on the website. If you're not within the U.S., it's there for you, and you'll notice that it will show your demographic flag from where you're ordering from. A lot of people don't realize that that's there, and it's very simple. It's very small. It's not a big, huge thing, but it's something that we pride ourselves in having because we love the fact that we sell all across the world. Route shipping. Let me see if I'm okay. All right, route shipping. So for a lot of you folks out there that buy 64s, Kaijus, Monte Carlos, you're talking about an investment that's worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And there's no bigger pet peeve than ordering something and then looking on your Ring app, hoping that you see it delivered so that you can get someone to go to your house, grab it, and put it away for you, right? Porch pirates are on a rise everywhere. Everyone's looking for a quick way to make a buck. And unfortunately, people are being targeted everywhere. It doesn't matter where you live. So with that in mind, there's peace of mind that we offer, which is called route protection. When you check out, you can choose this option, this feature, for a couple additional dollars, protecting your shipment so that in case something happens, a porch pirate takes your package and or it gets lost in transit, you can then file a claim so that it can be replaced. And it really is very minimal as far as price in comparison to the savings that you can potentially have if something were to happen. So route protection, route shipping insurance, it's called. Make sure you utilize it. It may not be for everyone. There's a lot of folks that don't need it, but it's there as a precaution for those that might live in a neighborhood that has been known to be targeted and attacked with theft. So route insurance shipping, make sure to check into that if you need it. Take a deep breath of relief knowing that you can buy route insurance protection and protect your shipment and know that it's going to be there and or replaced if something happens. All right, next up, and we're getting close to the end, guys, so thank you guys for bearing with me and hanging out. Next is, we get this question asked quite frequently. Folks buy a 64, a Monte Carlo, a Kaiju, a Gen 8, whatever you purchase from Redcat Racing, and something happens. It's an RC car, it's electronics, sometimes things malfunction, sometimes things break. It happens. In the hobby, no one is susceptible to this. But next question is, man, this is what I get. Hey, Redcat, my steering servo went out, really disappointed, blah, 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 blah. Cool. That sucks, right? So the first thing out of my mouth is, hey, first and foremost, I am so sorry to hear that. Definitely not the way we want you to experience your car and your experience of Redcat Racing by any means. Please feel free to fill out a claim, right? And I usually enter in the link. For a lot of you guys out there, you guys need to know that Redcat offers a limited 1-year warranty on all of their products. And that does cover electronics. So when you guys are, let me see here, let me change screens. Okay. So when you guys are, look at that, my points got given to me. All right, so you bought a car, you need to file a claim. You can just simply go to our website, and there's a couple things you can do. Maybe you don't need a claim. Maybe you just need answers. You need to ask questions. If you go right here to the Contact Us link of the actual web page, and it'll be at the top of every single page that you choose, it'll give you guys our hours of operation, which is Mountain Standard Time. We're all here from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Our direct phone line to give us a call directly to talk to one of our support team if you have any questions that they can help you with. But again, as mentioned, if you need help filing a claim because your servo went out or your ESC showed up and it's not working, it's not powering on, and you're pretty sure that it's an ESC because that's what fried, then you open up this link, and there it is right there, 1-year limited warranty. And it'll even go over some of the tidbits that will be covered within that realm. Clicking here will take you to the warranty claim. It's quite simple. And of course, copy, paste. Let's see if I can open it. There it is. All right. It'll take you to a sub page where you can now file a claim. All right. Filling it out is quite simple, starting with name, last name, email address, your full name that you would use for shipping, your shipping address, can I move this way? Yeah, phone number, state, just basic information. Then you scroll up to the top on the right-hand side. You'll then find a thing that's going to ask where you purchased the car. Did you buy it from Redcat directly? Did you buy it from Delta RC? Did you buy it from NorCal Hobbies? Did you buy it from RPP Hobbies? You know, where did you buy it? Simply put that there and the date which the vehicle was purchased. Hey, you know what? I just bought it a week ago. So I'm going to put May, you know, what is it, 25th? So it's the 17th. Boom. And what year? So let's scroll, 2022. Right? And then what vehicle was it? Well, you know what? It was the Monte Carlo. So you scroll down to the M's Monte Carlo. There it is. Claim title. It was a steering servo, right? So I put in servo or steering not working, right? Something that helps us get the ball rolling for you guys. Claim type. Was it shipping damage, electronic, just a part, an engine, because we do still offer gas and nitro engine stuff, or was it a return? If it's something that failed out of the box, then it would be a radio or electronic. Here, we just need a brief description. Servo was not working out of the box, used extra servo to verify operation. Found bad servo. Now, keep in mind, guys, I have spent years working for General Motors as a service advisor, so I tend to write customer concerns a little differently, but it's quite simple. Now, two full sentences. Servo was not working out of the box. Used extra servo to check, verify operation, and I found that that the new servo was working, right? Now the guys are going to go ahead and once I submit this, they're going to take usually 1 to 3 business days to review and get back to you. Now, this is where the biggest disconnect happened. Again, big boom. This is a big notification. A lot of times when we respond, it will go to your spam folder. And then usually you guys are blowing us up on Facebook or Instagram. You guys aren't taking care of my claim. You guys aren't helping me out. Check your spam folder first. If you don't see anything there, then go ahead and blast us. But quite often you'd be surprised how many people overlook just checking their spam folder, because sometimes it does happen and it goes there when we respond. Sometimes we need a picture to verify, because we do have people that can fill all of that information out and they may not even own a car. So we want to verify that you own the car, verify the part that you want to do. It's not much to ask for a video or a picture to be sent in. More than 95% of people have a smartphone that can do this. So sending one is pretty simple. I've done it numerous times from my phone, and you're off and running, right? They'll go ahead and respond to you, either send you a replacement or ask to do some diagnostics with you to try and verify and isolate what the two parts are, right? Sometimes you have to get to sometimes you need to figure out what came first, the egg or the chicken, right? And sometimes diagnosing is just a part of the game. So don't get frustrated with my guys when they need to do some diagnosing. They just want to make sure that they're taking care of you in the proper way, so that when we send you a part, it's actually going to fix it, and not, hey, you guys sent me this part, it didn't even work. It's this other part instead. Well, that's when diagnosing would have helped us figure that out and would have lessened the downtime that you spent working on your car as well. So filing a claim, guys, keep that in mind. If you need to do it, you now know where it is. Accessible through Redcat Racing. Pretty easy stuff. All right. Another thing that I get hit with quite often is, dude, when are these parts going to come in? What's the ETA on these chrome parts, right? So let's type in chrome, and let's go to the most asked about chrome part, and it's not going to come up there, so I'm not going to go with it. So here we go. The trunk. There's your trunk, right? The trunk pan or fuel pan. It's kind of a weird one. Trunk pan, right? And it's out of stock. And this happens. And it's, guys, we're doing our best that we can to get these parts in as quickly as possible. There's still a lot of logistics that are going on. We're getting quicker with getting them through. But once they arrive in Long Beach and they finally get them off the port and into a container ship, then it usually takes a few days to get to us. That's usually when we know what is actually here. So keep that in mind. But I see you guys are always asking, when is this going to get here? When is this going to get here? Guys, I am just on the same ETA as you guys. I'm finding out as things are arriving a lot of the times due to the nature of what I do. But you can help yourself out quite a bit by taking advantage of something called the Notify Me link. The Notify Me link is this one right here. Let's say that you want to buy this part, but there's none available. But you want to be one of the first ones to get it. Click the Notify Me when available, enter in your email address. And what's funny is I actually have all of these set up on my my work email on purpose so that I get notifications when they actually arrive as well. Click on that, and then it says, you're in. Well, we'll let you know as soon as it arrives. It's that simple, guys. Information at your fingertips. And you'll get an email as soon as they arrive, so that then you can click on the link, head on over and buy it as soon as it got scanned. Literally that quick. Not, we got scanned and now they're all gone. It got scanned, order it while you can. So that's the simplicity of the Notify Me link. Works really well for a lot of folks. Helps answer a lot of questions. They take away a lot of that not knowing. if I have a specific date for you guys, I'll always share that with you guys. And I do appreciate you guys being patient on that as well during these really hard times that we've experienced over the last year in shipping. So guys, just remember, man, Redcat's always working hard to give you guys the most out of your buck. I really want you guys to stay tuned because next week we're going to launch something that is going to cause a lot of excitement. And quite frankly, a lot of you guys are going to find out about what I'm going to announce on next week's show hours before the show even hits. 12 o'clock midnight, there's going to be an email going out to a lot of you guys with information. And a lot of you guys will already know this information by the time the show comes in. But we're still going to do a show on it to cover it. And I'm really excited about it because it's going to be very cool. And a lot of the things that you guys see here, such as if you have points that you haven't redeemed, it would not be a bad idea to get those points redeemed at this time. Just saying. It may not also be a bad idea to get yourself set up with an affiliate program to make sure that you're getting the most out of your buck. Because next week is going to bring in something that you guys are going to really want to keep a tab on and potentially, utilize a lot of these things that I've mentioned here today. I really appreciate all you guys. I'm going to double check comments one more time. I know I haven't been paying much attention to comments today, guys, so I do apologize for that. Let's see here. Uzu, what's going on, brother? How are you? Hey, Sanes, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate that. Let's see here. War Ranger. Redcat is the only company that offers a year. Traxxas is still 60 days. I did not know that. Thank you for that information. Our guys really work really hard to try and make sure that we're doing the best for our customers. Our mission statement is our customers are first. We're nothing without our customers. We're nothing without and let me rephrase that, because you guys aren't even our customers. We don't look at you guys as our customers. You guys are our community members. And we're here to support you guys to any extremity that we can. We're one of the few companies that we're still approachable to talk to when there's a problem that arises. A lot of people wouldn't even give anyone a time of day to do so. We pride ourselves in taking care of our customers first, making sure that we're maximizing their experience when it comes to the RC hobby. And again, it's something that we're going to say until we're blue in the face. We're now changing our model. It's now scale fun for everyone because we want Redcat to be the all-inclusive brand for everyone to be able to use. It doesn't matter if you're a high roller or just an entry level getting in. We want to be your gateway drug, and we want to, when it comes to RCs, and we want to be your support growing you into other realms of RC that you want to get into. So we appreciate all of the support over the last few years. We know that we've changed a lot of things in the way we operate, a lot of things in the way we carry ourselves, and those things are going to continue to grow if you stick around with us. You'll see even more immense growth, more good times, and more amazing products that I have in store for you guys. So don't go too far, guys. All right, so someone asked, what is a realistic turnaround time for a claim to be resolved? Joe Lacey says, it depends on the complexity of the claim, and I agree. Sometimes it's a simple failure. We know what it is. We can ship it out right away. And sometimes, as I mentioned earlier on, it may require some diagnosing to be done. So bear with us. Be patient because, again, we're just trying to make sure we get you the right stuff. It's not that we're trying to be difficult. It's just that we really want to be thorough. And a lot of people expect that a one-year warranty means that we're just going to send you a whole new car. That's definitely not going to be the case. As Joe mentioned, sometimes it's a quick replacement sent out. Sometimes it wasn't the issue, and we have to send a different component. Either way, we try to get you guys taken care of as quickly as possible. Just remember, I would definitely venture out to say, give the guys at least 24 hours, 48 hours to respond to you first. And it shouldn't take no more than a few days of going back and forth if it's complex. If it's more than that, you're like an exception to the rule and something just really weird about your claim. But the majority of them usually get a quick turnaround time of within 24 to 48 hours, sometimes even up to 36 hours for things to leave here and get back into your hands. Felix Jose Delgadillo, man, I love that, bro. Crazy how the lowrider car are one of the hottest RCs of the year. Man, 2 years running, to be exact. Last year, we won the prestigious award of the hottest RC in the market with the 64, and it's carried over into this year as a legacy. We hope this year's later adventures are going to be hitting that hard, and we hope that we have enough in our arsenal to take that award 2 years in a row. So we'll see. It's a big statement, but we're here for it. Denny, what's going on? Denny LeBeouf is in the house. I appreciate you, sir. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself and having a good one. I agree. Felix says we're one big happy family in the RC lowrider scene. I'm in it. I'm in it for the win. I love it. Santa says, I started with Redcat and still buying. Been in the hobby for 11 years. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Fish and Bill, what's going on, sir? Hopefully you're having a good week as well. Guys, there's a lot of things that we're working on in the mix, and there's going to be a lot of exciting moments throughout the rest of the year. There's a lot of great stuff, and there's going to be a lot of reasons to spend money on top of that. But all seriousness set aside, if I can, I really want to just take a quick second and just have a quick moment of silence. There was something that happened yesterday, a big tragedy in Texas, and I really don't get political, but whenever there's children involved where lives were unfortunately lost, I think it's only fair that we take a quick moment and have a moment of silence for those families that were affected, those children that will never, ever, unfortunately, be able to come home. Being a parent that has seen my kids grow in the hobby, it's very important to me to see them grow, and it's a scary time. So if I can, guys, I'm just going to leave you guys with a quick moment of silence, and we'll wrap this up. So I appreciate all you guys' support, all the love. It's a tough time to be a parent, and I get that, guys. It's a tough time to be afraid to send your kids to school. But nonetheless, we're all doing our best, and we all should continue to do our best. And keeping these kids involved with the hobby, enjoying the memories, making memories with them is more important now than ever. So if you guys can, if you have little ones, go home today, give them a big hug, and just appreciate that you're able to do so. From all of us here at Redcat, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great, blessed rest of your week. And we'll see you guys next week with another great and amazing announcement. Till then, you guys stay safe.